Welcome to part 3 of the item registration video series. I'll start off by discussing the group code 1, 2, and 3 in the Advanced tab. There are two ways you can classify items as groups. The first way to do it is using this group code. The other way is to do it as a level group. The group codes are pools of groups that you can choose from and organize data, whereas the level groups are hierarchical groups where you have a parent group and a subgroup and more subgroups. If you'd like to register your item into the group codes and you have not registered any groups, click on the Add button and you can add groups by clicking New at the bottom of the screen, enter the code, the name, and then click Save when you're done. You can continue to do this in group code 2 and group code 3. It's important to note, however, that the groups in each one do not overlap. So if you've created something in group code 1, it will not appear in group code 2 or 3 and vice versa. So one way of organizing the data, for example, in group code 1s, 2, and 3, so we have the item, it's a cup for cold beverages. So you can select for group code 1 the type, or you can select it as something like tableware or utensils. And then you can classify it either by, say, size, the amount of ounces it holds, or you can do it by cups. And then in group code 3, you can classify it by like material or design, however you want to do it. These groups will appear in reports, including the sales reports and the inventory statuses, so you can organize data by these groups. Next, I will move on to the bundled item field. A bundled item is an item that has many other items within it. The best example I can provide is, say, like a gift basket, where you have multiple items within it, but the gift basket itself is the item. Additionally, if you have a variety pack of things where it has multiple different types, the bundled pack, you must select it to ensure that not only will the group item be decreased in the inventory, but also the items that compile this bundled item. This will ensure that you ship them out, the inventory is affected, and the items are properly manufactured if you're a manufacturing industry. Next, I will discuss the unit conversion ratio. The unit conversion ratio is often used when you are managing multiple items per box. You must first register the units in user customization. You can learn more by watching the user customization video. But basically, you will enter in the amount of units that compile one particular unit. So if you're selling something in boxes, where one box is 20 units, then you can put 20 in here to 1, and then that will appear when you're entering new sales, so the proper amount of inventory is decreased. Next, I will discuss the vendor. If you, say, purchase a particular item from a particular vendor, you can enter that company in this field. And when you enter a new purchase, the vendor will automatically be loaded in the vendor field. Thank you for watching part 3 of the item registration video series.